There's going to be nothing like the female loneliness epidemic that you're going to see with this generation of women when they hit the 40s. It's going to be out of control.
Many years from now, there is going to be a quiet crisis, loneliness in women, especially. Not because women failed, not because they weren't capable or intelligent, but because they were handed a script or a blueprint that left out the consequences. Be self-sufficient, put your career first, you don't need a man. So they followed it. They pushed love down the line. They delayed the family. They treated commitment like something that could always wait until it didn't. Fast forward a few years later. You're older, no partner, no children, no legacy, just some noise to fill that silence.
There's going to be nothing like the female loneliness epidemic that you're going to see with this generation of women when they hit the 40s. It's going to be out of control. When these 20-somethings hit 40-something, there's going to be massive devastation. There's going to be, the pharmaceutical companies are going to be like, yeah, cashing in on the antidepressants and all of that if they go that route.
Being happy with being single and, we don't need a man and all this other stuff in response to what's going on. I've been this way for years and I'm tired. I'm really tired, and I don't think that it's weak to crave human connection and to want to tear my walls down and to want to love. Like, that's like human connection is literally, it's innate in us. It is natural to us, and I don't feel like I should fault myself for that anymore, and I don't feel like I should continuously hide that. It's like I just don't know honestly what the
Funny you had women talking about hot girl summer. You ain't really been hearing women talk about hot girl summer yet. It's because the men ain't outside no more. The men aren't outside no more. And you have women complaining about being lonely. And usually right around this time, you hear women talk about hot girl summer and stuff, man. And it's a wrap. When the men are not outside buying bottles at the club. And let me say this first and foremost about the club. You got a lot of people that talking about the club isn't fun no more. Like, I don't go to clubs. But it's the whole thing where clubs isn't fun anymore. Or the bottle, or it used to be exclusive. You used to have your own section. When I was growing up, that wasn't no thing, bro. When we was going to the club, we didn't care nothing about having no section. We was in the mix trying to get girls, dance with girls, have a good time. We was in the mix. We was just trying to get out there, get numbers, have fun, create memories, laugh, tell jokes. You know what I'm saying? Talk to girls. Many times we met girls at the party, and we had a hotel, or they went back to our crib. We came back to their crib, and we was lit. We had a good ass time, had a bottle, kicked it for a couple weekends, did it, or somebody would go off with that. They'd become a couple, or they'd kick it, and we'd go out and do it again the next weekend. Like, it was just fun. Without a section, without spending a whole bunch of money. It was just fun, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's not fun no more because it's all about, women going to the club. And I'm not saying this wasn't like that. They look for drinks it's not about fun no more. It's about what looks fun. It's about taking a picture and portraying a life on social media. What's the point of taking a picture and having a memory, but you ain't had no fun? It wasn't no memorable nights. It's nice that we had, that I can go back to college that was memorable, whether I was on the great end of it or the bad end of it, but we can look back and laugh at it because it was a memorable moment. It was a lit moment. And now you don't have those no more, man. Y'all want to look like y'all was lit. Y'all want to look like y'all had fun. Y'all want to record y'all best friend slipping. She slipping on her heels in the snow with her. That's not funny, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, you don't hear them talk about hot girl summer now, man, because the guys ain't outside no more. Guys staying inside if they got a girlfriend, or the guys getting passports, or they working on getting to the cheddar, man. And now you don't really hear, because women now, they got to go out, spend their own money on their drinks. They got to go out. Now they charging women, admission to get in the clubs. And it used to be the point where basically how I go is, that's why I used to be like $20 when I was going to the club to get in, because you paying for your plus one. So so it's 10 for you to get in. You paying 10 for a girl because they letting the girls in free. Realistically, y'all didn't think of like if it's 40 to get in now, you know, you paying 20 for yourself and you paying 24 plus one. But now that the guys ain't going to the clubs, them the ones that buy the drinks, them the ones that you know that's gonna pay the money to get in because the girl's there. Now it's not like that no more. Now you got women paying, having to pay their way in the club, buy their drink in the club. And guess what? Women ain't gonna buy 3 or 4 shots of Don Julio. They ain't gonna buy that Patron Margarita 2 or 3 because guess what? Men ain't paying for it no more. At least if you buy 1 or you buy 2, a guy come in and buy you 2, cool. Now it's to the point where you see so many videos of women, guys buying women drinks and telling them, I got a boyfriend, or no, I'm cool and all that type of stuff. Or I'm married. I done seen it all. It's crazy. So now, hot girl summer is being killed. Y'all done shame the men from coming outside. Y'all hella lonely, which I'm about to get to that. And now men don't even want to come outside no more. What's the point? You're not going to have a good time. Women got a nasty attitude. And that's not even exclusive to black women. You see a lot of white women now, the younger generation with nasty attitudes. All types of women got nasty attitudes. RBF face, rest in bitch face for though. Nasty ass attitudes. Don't know how to be nice. Don't know how to be sweet. Don't know how to be feminine. Can't strike up a casual conversation without money or buy me a drink. Can't even dance with women at the club no more. They only go to the club. You don't even go to the club to dance no more. What's the point of going if you ain't going to dance? So, but now it just correlates or connects with them being lonely. And even when guys get the courage to talk to y'all, whether they're attractive to you or not attractive, because attraction is subjective. Y'all treat him like shit. If he ugly or you don't find him attractive, y'all be nasty to him. Why are you talking to me? Why are you here? You know what I'm saying? Very, very nasty. So who want to walk up to you and you like that? Then guess what? We don't have a gauge of what's attractive and what's not attractive. Like I didn't say it before. I didn't talk to girls that passed me up and got with a nigga that like the bottom of a Timberland boot melted in a motherfucking steel mill. You like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So you don't have an idea. So what's the point? But then y'all complaining about how lonely y'all are. That's what y'all complaining about. Oh, men don't approach. Why would you? When y'all have no social skills, even when you approach somebody that may not like you, you don't even know how to even have the social skills to be like, no, I'm good. I appreciate it. But, I'm not interested. Or I have a boyfriend or something like that. Or whatever you may say. It's like, no, get the fuck out of my face. Why would you come talk to me? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, cool. That happened to a dude. Cool. He gonna keep it moving. But at the same time, it's like, okay, I'm not approaching no more women. And then on the flip side, it's not like, okay, let's choose the women. Let the women choose. Then that's too masculine for the women to choose the man. That's too masculine. I would never. All right, cool then. It's like, all right, you would never choose. But then that's too masculine. But on the flip side of it, you want to be masculine when men approach you. Like, you can't be masculine and feminine and keep flipping flopping and then wondering why you don't got no man. And then a guy that you might find attractive, he might be over there watching and seeing how your attitude is. Have a lot of y'all women ever really thought to look how y'all be looking, bro? Very unapproachable, very upset, very angry. You don't smile. No social skills. Don't know how to turn nobody down. Don't know how to be nice. Don't know how to reciprocate. That's why hot girl summer dead, bro. That's why y'all so lonely. I remember I was talking to this lady. This is about early 2010s. We was cool. And her daughter, I was just joking. Her daughter got like a nasty ass attitude. I mean, I was just joking. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, see, that's why she cussed her daughter out. Like, that's why you doing this, that, and the third. And you got a nasty attitude. And I'm like, shit, you right. I really wasn't tripping on it. Like, that don't hurt my feelings, but it's like, that's their attitude, bro. Like, you don't understand, man. The average one, and this was all 16 years ago. 14, 16 years ago. This is their attitude. This is a lot of young women attitude. So imagine that was just starting to be what it is today. So why am I going to the club? To get y'all nasty attitudes? Nah, y'all done flip the roles where y'all gotta get the guys, y'all gotta buy the drinks, y'all gotta pay to get in. You know? Now how girl summer looking like? She's looking like it's gone, but hit the link in the description, join the Patreon.
A lot of women out here that get past 30 and realize, damn, I miss my motherfucking man. I'm single. I have no man. I'm sitting out here trying to act like I'm a boss man in front of all these dang young women, but really I'm at home. They want to hug. They by themselves. They struggling. They struggling because it's hard to be